60,000.
No, I have 60,000, sorry.
No, you're a liar. I think you're a liar.
No,
I think you're a
60.
liar.
Every day are
500.
victims
What do you do?
of forced
About vegan life.
impregnation,
Vegan?
Yeah.
separation of mothers
Yeah.
and
It's easier
babies,
to get 15,000 by
confinement and
jumping and doing
eventually
silly
slaughter.
I
stuff.
don't do silly stuff, I'm a singer.
They are not
Oh, you singer?
isolated
So when are you
actions.
singing?
They are
What do you mean?
built into
Why you singing?
systems
James
themselves.
Why is that?
If we
No,
consider
why do you sing it?
principles,
R&B,
we already
pop,
recognize
Romance.
equality,
romance. All right.
rights,
Are you good?
fairness, and
I'd say
justice.
so, yeah. Ask her.
Then we have
Is it
to
good?
ask,
Yeah, I'll
You're gonna
say
be
so.
Justin
on what
Bieber
basis
soon.
are these individuals excluded? They are
Okay, we're here
sentient.
to-
They have their own experiences, their own lives, and their own interests to live. Yet they are treated as property. This is why we are calling a crime scene. Not because the law currently recognizes it, but because the principles of justice and fairness are being violated. The good news is that participation in this system is not necessary. The human body can live on a plant-based diet, which can provide us all the nutrients. We do not need to exploit any animals whatsoever. We do not need to either consume animals or use them for clothing or any other purpose in order to live well. So today, we ask you to take one simple step. Stop participating in systems that treat sentient living beings as products. Let us recognize that justice should not be limited by species. Go vegan for the animals, for all
Here in
animals,
Leicester
be
Square.
vegan for life. Thank you for listening. Please take our detailed leaflets to read more and learn. Watch the videos on our watch list and spread the messages around. Thank you.
We have been doing live streaming about what's happening in the meat industry. So this is crime scene. It's done by Swati. So Swati group that here. Sit on this crime scene. She's just asking you to solve the crime. So we're responsible for this crime. They're responsible for this crime that is happening right now there. Around 80 billion land animals are killed every single year for consumption, and many others also be exploited in the different shape or form. So we are here to show you that now you have an alternative to be aggressive and violent towards other living beings. You can live peaceful and vegan rather than be violent and vicious towards animals. You are also an animal, yeah, remember that. You're not just suddenly animals, are important as well. Animals are important like you are. They like their life like you like your life. They value your life like you value your own life. There is no reason to slaughter and kill animals in a massive scale just for sensory pleasure. There is no any excuse. Otherwise, we will start to farm humans, maybe dogs and cats. Say it may taste good. So we can here some crime scene. Yeah. It's a crime scene committed in Leicester Square, central London. Would you kill your own? Would you kill yourself, an animal? Yeah.
And I'm gonna stop because if you think that plants feel pain, I'm just gonna tell you continue to hurt animals because plants feel pain. I cannot take you seriously. So I'm gonna stop here and take this.
Yeah, plants feel pain in my ass. Plants have pain, so it's okay to chop the head off because plants feel pain. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's okay to killing a woman or raping a woman because plants feel pain.
Still, humans are getting killed and raped, right?
And that is right, isn't
Yeah.
it? That's why we don't put these people in the jail. Great. Because plants feel pain. That's such a stupid argumentation, great. Plants don't feel pain, by the way, scientific facts. But yeah, it's just trying to lie to yourself. It's pathetic. Of course, plants don't feel pain. They don't have brain or nervous central system. It's just trying to feel good about your actions, and you need to tell these stupid excuses, isn't it? That's what you're doing, guys. Saying this kind of stupid excuses is just pathetic. Yeah, we're kind to animals, no violence. Imagine support violence towards animals, animal abuse. That's weird. And in history, we will talk this like white humans were paying for animals to be killed. Yeah, you will become through history by a violent human being that didn't have to do anything by supporting the animal holocaust. Why you want to support the biggest holocaust ever existed in the planet? That is killing animals. This is worse than the Holocaust because we are killing 2 trillion animals per year without no reason. No fucking reason, just for being selfish. So we're here in Leicester Square.
There's a religious time called
I'm gonna show you a
Easter,
little bit
where people celebrate life. You celebrate
crime
life.
scene.
There is a victim involved. The lamb, a baby lamb, is killed to celebrate life. The baby lamb is put to death to celebrate life. How ridiculous does that sound? The baby lamb is taken away from the mother. The mother.
Imagine people laughing about animal abuse. Great.
And then he is violently murdered. He was shot in the head
So who do you think is
or have his
the?
throat cut.
Who do you think?
Why are
is
people
the-
celebrating life with death? It's a bit mixed up what happened. What happened along the way. Why it's not worth killing somebody's whole life, taking their whole life from them just for a 5-minute meal. How would you like it done to you? How would you like your life to be taken just for somebody's pleasure for 5 minutes? It's not worth killing somebody's whole life
It's a,
for a 5-minute
it's a
pleasure.
representation of a sheep. Of
Why
not
are
a
people
sheep.
celebrating life in
Do you eat
spring
animals?
by killing somebody, by death?
What is that? It's a
Celebrate
chicken.
life by death. It's unheard of, it's obscene.
Yeah, chicken is an animal.
Ridiculous.
Chicken is
What's
not a
going
plant.
on?
Why you cannot have this conversation? Feel uncomfortable? Yeah, it is because you're abusing animals now.
The poor lamb is just about 8 weeks old.
Of course, if
When
it's
they
uncomfortable to
fight
talk
the
about
fucking-
veganism, isn't it? Because then suddenly you
The
need
females were kept
to
to
be
have
held
more
accountable.
babies. They killed them
Yeah.
too. There are only babies. Why are we eating babies to celebrate life? Why are you eating babies to celebrate life? To celebrate new life? Why are you killing babies? To celebrate new life? Illegal to celebrate somebody's life.
Why are
I
you
let them
laughing?
keep their life.
Why are you laughing?
Sorry?
Maybe
Why
you
are you
should go
laughing?
and visit some of these babies in
Why
a
are you
sanctuary
laughing?
where they're looked after properly.
Are you vegetarian?
Yeah, that's it. Didn't say that.
Why is it
Why
okay?
are you vegan?
It's not okay to take somebody's life, complete life away from
I just
them,
see the first time I see
just
that
to
they are.
celebrate life
Why do
at
you think is
Easter.
that? Why?
I
What's
know
happening
it's
in
a
the dairy
religious
industry?
ceremony. experiencing
happening in the
weird
dairy
things with
industry?
religious ceremonies
I don't have
and
nothing to do
taking
with
someone's whole
Do
life
you live in here?
from them.
Yeah.
Are you from India?
No, what side?
Okay, but you're vegetarian, you
Yeah.
said.
Celebrate
So
life.
you know what's happening
It
in the
doesn't
dairy
make
industry?
sense.
They forcibly
The
impregnate
baby
the cow
doesn't want
because
to
it
die.
makes it
The
pregnant.
baby fights
Bestiality,
for its
yeah.
life.
You have it in
The
one
mother
of them.
fights
You
to
see
have her
that?
baby back.
You see that
Baby
man
then
is
fights
sticking the
for its
hand in the
life.
anus of the cow?
Baby
That is forcibly
shot in the head.
impregnation. They
Or
put
has
her
its throat cut.
in a space they call.
Just to
They
get the
slice
breed.
its throat
They
open.
forcibly
They
impregnated with the bull
bleed
semen.
horrendously to death.
Then they take the baby away from the mother because the mother, well, the baby will drink the milk that was meant to be for the baby. And if what do you think happened with the baby bulls?
Start thinking about
What do you think will happen with the baby bulls?
somebody's dead body.
With the bulls, what do you think will happen with the bulls?
Of course not. They were born. They
The
want
bulls,
to
the
experience
males.
their life.
What's up? Where's they gone?
They kill them
The joys of life.
because they don't produce milk.
What life is supposed to be.
And after 5 years, after 5 years of impregnating the cow, doing that repeated, constantly forcibly impregnated, they send her to kill.
I don't think it's a natural process.
Well,
That is the natural?
No. What in my mind is,
That is not natural when I told you what is going on. But it's nothing natural about drinking cow's milk. When was the last time that you drink it
Why
straight
you
from the
celebrate
udders of the cow?
no, I'm thinking the breeding is natural process. This is first time I've seen that they're being forced.
But that is a common, this is for, because otherwise they will need to kill a lot of bulls around. And then also it's easier for the farmers to forcibly impregnate the cows. And anyway, drinking cow's milk is not natural.
New
It's
life
not
by
a cow.
eating it.
Yeah.
You grow
So what is stopping you from being vegan?
people.
Because no one explained me before and but still
Yeah.
because
Okay, I
never
understand.
it's like never
you
noticed
were,
it.
you were never aware of this.
Yeah.
Alright. So
No,
now
okay.
you
This is
know.
the first time I've seen that they did the forced pair.
Celebrate.
Forcibly impregnated.
Yeah.
Feasting the cow.
I never know before.
So you have a videos called Dairy This is Scary on YouTube. In 6 minutes you can see what's happening in the dairy industry. Do you eat eggs?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, the egg industry is as vile as the milk industry. Because the male chicks will be killed the first day of life because they don't produce eggs. We macerate it in a blender or gas them alive. Imagine your first day of life is your last one. And the hens will be living in filthy, disgusting conditions, putting eggs constantly. And after 72 weeks, they all kill the whole flock.
Eating dead body parts is
They,
not okay.
they reduce the production
Why would you
of
want
eggs.
to eat death
So
anyway?
it's constantly
What's the point?
forcibly impregnate animals, force them
Once
into
the
motherhood,
body is
forcing
filled,
them to
it's
produce
dead, right?
eggs. It's a vile,
Dead.
vile
Why the
industry.
hell
This is my first time I'm aware of that too. I never like
at
tried it.
Easter time and eating
Leaflet. You
death?
want a leaflet?
Why are they eating death at Easter
So
time?
you have to be vegan now, from now on, I think. Yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a
Why
lovely
don't
vegan
you
day.
eat something that's better for you? Why don't you eat some vegetables or fruits or tofu or
Here we go. We have a
something that is
vegetarian.
alive?
And we have a vegetarian, and I think now he's vegan.
What
He
you
didn't
eat
know
then?
about the dairy industry, he
But the
didn't know
body
about
isn't. Once
the
you
egg
kill a
industry,
lamb
and so we
at
informed
Easter
him.
time,
Once you
and
get the
eat body you're
information, you
eating
cannot
dead.
just ignore it.
It's already decaying. It's already started to decay. And they put red ink on the flesh to make it look
That was
better.
vegetarian.
Because it's already turning black and
But he
green.
didn't know about the
But
dairy
you
industry,
don't
can
know
you
that,
believe
otherwise
that?
you wouldn't buy
Sorry?
it.
He didn't know about the dairy
It's already a
industry.
decaying body part.
It's
That's
like
it.
it's
You're
the
taking
lady
somebody's
who
whole life
promotes
from them.
this is a very
Celebrate
good event.
Easter.
Dairy
Taking their
industry
whole
is
life
also
as
a
a
crime.
5-minute
It's
meal.
a crime
And
because
say,
it goes
oh, that's
against
great.
the
Life is
rights
great.
of the female
5-minute
and the
meal
children
at
and even
Easter.
the males. They're exploited,
The baby
they're
lamb
sexually abused,
are only 8
their
weeks
semen is
old.
taken away
It's only
forcibly
a baby.
and impregnating
Has its
the
throat slit
female
or it's shot in the
forcibly,
head
which is
by
a
a
rape of the
farmer.
female. And then the
And
baby
cut
is
it to
kidnapped,
pieces. Its
stolen,
dead body, which started to
hours
decay
or sometimes
already,
minutes after birth,
cut into
immediately.
pieces.
And then
And the
sometimes
pieces
they're
of flesh are
killed
sold to the
immediately.
market
especially if they're male.
for a 5-minute
Because they want to
meal.
exploit the
A
females.
5-minute
The
meal, you
females
take
become
the dead
repeat
body
rape
parts from the
victims,
supermarket.
fully impregnated
I
as
think
soon
your
as
life is
they're
great.
a little bit older,
The baby
a few
lamb
months old,
didn't want to
they
die.
enter the cycle of slave trade.
Of course, the baby wants
Constant
to experience life
trading
to the
of
full.
slaves,
And
taking
that's
away
what
their
it was
milk.
expecting.
It's just
The
murder
baby
at the
doesn't
end.
know that
Even if
someone's
you
going
have
to kill
milk
it
and you
soon.
think it's not
So
murder, it's
somebody,
murder
some
in the
other
end.
species
All are
can
murdered
celebrate
early,
life.
young in life,
How
because the body
disgusting.
gives up and they're killed. They can't produce milk forever, so they'll be killed, even if they
Please
are
change your
mother
behaviour
cows.
and celebrate
Yeah.
life and eat
There's no
life.
humane way to
Please
rape
go
and murder
vegan
someone.
and think
Yeah,
of
of
going
course.
vegan.
I think now the guy, because I was
Or
having a conversation with the guy, he didn't know
think
about the
about
dairy,
what
and now
happens
I
to the
think he's
babies.
vegan. He's gonna go
And
vegan.
the baby lamb.
Once you know the information, you cannot just say,
And please
oh,
make
you know,
your choices
now
to
you, if you
make
have the
a better
information, you need
choice
to do something with the
and eat a
information that you
vegan meal
receive.
this Easter and
So you
really
just cannot
celebrate
ignore
life.
it, isn't it? Because something very, very bad happening right now. Hiya. Do you eat animals?
What, please?
Do you eat animals?
So say again?
Do you eat animals?
No.
You vegetarian?
Yes. I'm
Or
vegetarian.
vegan?
Vegetarian.
Do you know what's happening in the dairy industry?
No.
Okay.
This is for food.
This is for lamb, but,
okay.
but the dairy industry is as vile as this.
Yes.
You know, so in the dairy industry, they forcibly impregnate the cows.
Okay.
Let me show you this picture.
Now I know. Okay.
Look, you see this
about
man is
meat.
feasting the cow.
Yeah.
They forcibly impregnate the cow.
Yeah.
Then what do you think is going to happen with the babies when they...
To be honest, I don't know. This is the reason why I don't eat meat. So.
So, once they forcibly impregnated, they take the baby away from the mother, and then
You put it on my ear.
and so what's happening is they separate it because she's gonna drink the milk that was meant to be for the baby.
Okay.
And if it's a male calf, it's gonna be veal. You know the veal industry?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I know a little bit. Yeah.
The veal industry is the milk industry in reality. And after 5 to 6 years, when the cow's been constantly forcibly impregnated and all that, they kill the cow.
Okay.
So what do you think about this information?
It's crazy. This is the reason why I'm now
Vegan.
I'm not vegan. I'm
But you
vegetarian.
have
But
to.
vegetarian is the only thing that I eat. Sometimes fish, but not fish like from the normal supermarket when I know where it's from. Because I'm living at the seaside in Germany.
Yeah.
And there we get some markets where you got some fishers there, just the family fishers. They go and fishing. It's not like
But
the
that is not vegetarian, that is pescatarian.
pescatarian. Yeah.
Alright.
This is the only. I don't drink milk, for example. I only use like almond milk or coconut milk.
Right, so-
I don't use milk because I know the stuff with the cow milk is crazy as well. Yeah.
So you say you're pescatarian, alright? So why you're pescatarian?
Because I love fish.
No, but I thought you don't eat animals, but why is the reason you don't eat animals?
What?
Why you don't eat animals?
Why I don't eat animals? Because I don't need to kill animals, cows, porks or
You don't need
something.
to kill fish. Fish
That's
also kill fish.
right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah?
But yeah, I mean, I think if you, in my opinion, is when you eat it wisely. It's not like if you go like to the normal supermarket and you buy like fish, what's in a like a big industry. I don't use this, for example.
I don't care about that because it's
Okay.
still an individual. He's gonna be killed
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I go vegan as well.
You have to go vegan,
Okay.
man.
I would
You
think
feel-
about it,
think
yeah.
about the fish.
I think, but to be honest, I'm growing in a German family where everybody eats like it's normal to eat meat.
You tell
And for
me, I'm
I'm
from Spain.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, so and for me, I was like the first one with my cousin. My cousin is
Yeah.
already 2.5 years, and he's vegan, for example, already. So we are the first guys that go vegetarian or vegan, and so that was the first step. And I'm not against it. I'm of course not. It's a good thing. But I would think about it. It's not.
Think about that because I think you know why you become pescatarian because you start to think for yourself.
Yeah, of course.
Because what's happening is we've been told to eat animals, that is
Yeah.
healthy, normal, and we don't think because it's normalized.
The people don't think
Don't think
this
about
time
that.
anymore. nothing about nothing. This is the
But
most thing. Yeah.
once you start to think about
Of course,
that,
yeah.
you cannot justify what we're doing, isn't it?
What's your name?
Paloma.
Paloma, you do a great job. I wish you all the best. Yeah.
Have a
Take
lovely
care.
day.
Bye. Same to you.
As we can, with inspire and love to move on. Those animals are not nothing when they are split in the throat, all the blood drained away. Yes, thank you. Thank you very
We
much.
have this pescatarian, we have vegetarian and now pescatarian. Interesting conversation.
Not putting anyone in the throat, not putting the bullets on the head. No vegan. No putting the bullets in the head of the baby anymore. No sending baby chicks to live maceration. No sending pigs to gas chambers. No firing on the head of baby cow.
These children,
Of the lamb.
yeah, this ignorance, isn't it? Ignorance is better. What I'm trying to say, so you think is ignorance is, why you laughing? Can I ask you why you're laughing?
He doesn't speak English. He only speaks Portuguese.
Why you laughing about animal abuse?
He doesn't understand.
Okay. Do you know why people laugh when it's because they don't understand things? This, yeah. When you don't understand something, the first reaction is to laugh. Like people were laughing, you know, the suffragettes or the slave traders. They used to laugh about why we were enslaved black people. Since you're doing the same, that is the same reaction because it's ignorance.
He doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Okay, what about you think about these things?
Pardon?
What do you think about enslaving animals?
Guys, you talk at your train.
Oh yeah, let's go. I don't really know. I quite like the taste of meat.
If you were the victim, would you be okay with that? Kids nowadays. Scammers. You mean the farmers? The one they told you about humane killing, humane slaughter, humane and happy cows and happy chickens. Yeah, that is not the scam, isn't it? You've been brainwashed like an idiot.
And murder of their babies. So you can have that human milk, which does no good to your body. It's osteoporosis, breast cancer, ovary cancer. It gives you all kinds of bad things like
I'm
diabetes.
gonna show you again.
Oh no!
Crime scene.
I know. A lot of Indians say, oh, we are vegetarian, we don't kill. You know what? You're getting diabetes too. But more important than that, exploitation of the animals that you have caused. It's a bad karma. It's a bad deed. So don't do it. Please go vegan for all the animals. By the way, it's also good for your health.
Hey, the vegan
All
anthem. Thank you
nutrients
for
are found
tuning
animal
in.
products.
To be honest, I'm doing the live just to be recorded, so I don't have to record it in my phone. And just have it in YouTube.
Of course, you want to be strong as a bull.
It's so easy to post everything, the whole life.
So you want to be strong like a bull and a horse, and you're having milk like a baby from a cow. Are you a baby cow? Oh, this is ridiculous. Is this what our education system is teaching us? Are we supposed to not say all this to you? Because the government will not tell you this because they want your money and they want you enslaved as
Okay,
a
so
cooperative.
let's see if we can have some conversations going.
Buy things that you don't need. You don't need animal meat. You don't need those dirty.
You kind to
filthy
animals
eggs
or you are
humans.
violent to animals?
You don't need the dirty milk, dirty dairy cheese.
Are we
Thinking
evil to the
jobs.
animals or we are heroes?
Need good
You want to be a
fruits,
hero or
vegetables,
the devil for
grains,
the
and
animals?
nuts. So that's enough. You can take a supplement for pizza.
Animals, heroes, or the devil?
Supplement. You don't need to.
Hi guys, do you want to be heroes today? You can be vegan and you can be a hero for the animals. A hero? Hold on, you know how the hook. Why vegetarian, no vegan? Do you want me to show you for 1 second one picture? Yeah, hold on 1 second. You hear about eggs? What about milk? Forcibly impregnation. But it's not eggs, it's the eggs of the hen. It's not for you, you know that. Sorry? It's the periods of the hen. You're eating someone's period. Yeah, that's isn't it? Why people eat periods? Hiya. Do you want to have a conversation? Hi. Do you want to have a conversation? No, why not? The animals need you. You want to be a moral or immoral person? Evil or hero? You can be hero today for the animals. Not just a hero, just to not be part of an evil industry.
Question directed at you. You who are not yet vegan.
You want to be a villain for the animals, or you want to be the hero
Do you
today?
think if we should respect other animals, that we truly respect them while exploiting them? Do you
Imagine
believe
it's slavery,
it's
supporting
right to
slavery in
hurt someone
2026.
just because you can? If you reject
Supporting animal
discrimination
slavery in
based on
2026,
gender,
that's
origin,
ridiculous.
or skin color,
Hello.
why do you accept it based on
Do you want to know what we're doing here today?
Why do you think
¿Españoles?
to dominate?
Soy española, ¿quieres hablar?
Just because they don't look or speak like you.
Yes, I. Eh?
If DNA,
Ah, that would be nice.
intelligence,
Thank
or
you.
any other trait a valid reason, you decide who deserves moral consideration.
A good thing about being Spanish is that you can have different languages as well.
If you are against exploitation, why do
It's
you
not easy if we
participate
have
in
that
it?
problem, but
If you claim to respect animals, why do you act as their enemy?
you want to be a hero or you want to be a villain for the animals? Are you a villain or a hero for the animals? I always like the Marvel things. Let's say if you have powers, like imagine like Spider-Man has special powers. Yeah. Be nice to animals, kind, benevolence, not violent and viral and visceral. It's a meat is murder. It is murder because you are killing someone against their will. So imagine if you should be put, all of the meat eaters should be put in jail. Yeah?
It's not that bad.
They should be put in jail for 1 month.
But now that you know all
Feel how it feels to be confined and to be just a number. And then when you go back from jail, then definitely you will be vegan, isn't it?
Are you a bystander or part of the resistance?
I think we should put meat eaters in jail for the crimes that they have committed. At least for 1
Most
month,
importantly,
isn't it? 1 week, let's say 1 day. And see how you feel about being confined. Hi, you want to talk? You want to be viral?
Don't you want to be fair to other animals? If you truly stand for oppression and exploitation just because they're not part of your group, are those really your values? Or will you from now on live truly, loudly vegan for the animals?
I'm sorry.
On Facebook that you know, just want to see it. I'll link to it. It's on Instagram, but I've linked to it on Facebook.
So we're here again into Leicester Square crime scene. Today the animal it's being killed is the lamb. We're representation of the lamb. And yeah. Ser compasivo por los animales es lo que estamos enseñando aquí, no violento. Spanish people. Do you want to be violent or peaceful? Choose peace or violence, which one? Slavery, oppression, or freedom? Violence or peace? Yeah, because you're not the victim. Yeah, it's a Animal slavery. It is animal slavery. I like to use a bit of inflammatory language. It's called. So this is the thing, like we need to trigger reactions in order to get people into, feel empathy for the animals, isn't it? We are no lions. We are. Do you want to be a hero or a villain for the animals? Do you want to be evil or do you want to be kind? Evil or kind? Choose. There is no middle ground. You cannot just be half evil or half nice. You can be a hero today and be vegan. Or you can be a villain for the animals. I always think like that. You want to be a villain. You want to be the nightmare of the animals, be the cause of death of animals. You want to be that human being that will put animals into horrible situations when they scream their lungs out for their lives. Your food scream because they go into horrible places. You can stop that today and be vegan and live with align with your real values.
The big roads in the March, they're probably still slowly walking towards Times Square now.
You want to talk about this? You want to be a villain or a hero today?
Quite a good number of people, to be honest.
For the animals. Are you vegan? Are you vegan?
No.
I know.
What do you think about eating animals?
Because it's easier to eat in today's society.
It's easy to be vegan in today's society.
I guess so. I used to be vegetarian though.
Alright, why did you change?
Again, it's easier for my parents, easier for my friends to adapt, easier. Yeah.
If your parents give you dog meat, will you eat it? Because it's easier?
Yeah.
You will eat dog meat.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. Just because your parents give you meat and because it's easy, you have to think about the victim.
I guess so.
Isn't it? Because if you were in that situation, you wouldn't want to be killed or exploited for your milk, your skin, or a zoo. What do you think about zoos, for example? Will you go to a zoo, for example?
Yeah, I guess.
Why?
Because a lot of them take care of animals that are in there, and a lot of animals would be endangered without them.
No. Most zoos, they're just profiting out of the animals. They take animals from the habitats and they just basically just money-making machines. You hear about the Marius case in New Zealand, I think it was.
No, I haven't.
So basically, one giraffe was newborn, and they have so many giraffes. They had to kill one of the giraffes called Marius because they didn't have more space for the giraffe. And so they killed in front of the whole people there and feed it to the lions.
Why don't they just set it like wild?
Because it's a zoo, they're money-making machines.
I guess. Yeah.
And it's cages for the animals. Imagine if you know that in London, you from London?
No, I'm not. I'm from mainland, but I'm not from there.
Okay. So you know that in London it was human zoos in the past? Yes. They will put in tribes, so people go and see the human tribes, different human tribes in the London Zoo. And so exactly, so why you think it's okay to keep animals in captivity if you go and check in the zoos? Usually animals showing behaviors, not normal behaviors like pacing, like it's mental health, because for example a lion needs to run maybe a lot of miles a day. Instead he's in a tiny cage for what he used to be. You know, he's not showing a natural behavior. So when you go into a zoo, you're not gonna learn anything. You just like it's like you're trying to if you want to try to learn about what humans do and you go into a jail to learn what humans do.
Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you so much.
Have a lovely day.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, we're done.
5 minutes, you go crazy. 48 hours. They're kept hungry and they're
Hello.
little babies.
You want to know what
They're
we're doing
just
here
small
today?
children when they're killed.
No, I know.
Children, little children,
Are you
take the
English?
milk away from mom.
Español?
Babies are ill so that
No?
they can have that milk. The eggs, newborn babies are macerated alive so that we can fed. All of this is a crime.
Oh gosh. We don't have to be evil to animals. We just can be living peaceful and vegan. What do you think about that? You know what we're doing here today?
No.
We are explaining why the better alternative for us is to be vegan, and not just for us, for the animals as well. Have you ever thought about this? If you were the victim, the one in the slaughterhouse screaming,
I see what you mean.
think about that.
Yeah.
Would you like to be killed for flesh? Well, you think the animals, they like their life, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. If you put yourself in the position of the victim, how fast do you want people to change?
I see what you mean.
Yeah. And you know there is alternatives. We live in. You live in London.
No, I'm just used to it.
Where do you live?
Paris.
Where?
Paris.
Where's that? Sorry.
France.
France.
Paris.
Oh, Paris. I think Paris is very good for vegan food right now.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Great. And so, what will is stopping you from being vegan right now? What will stop
I'm still
you?
processing.
But what will is stopping you right
I
now?
never tried before.
Yeah. What do you mean you never tried vegan food? You try vegan food every
No, I
single
never
day.
tried to be a vegan.
Okay, so being a vegan is being against animal slavery, animal exploitation, not just for food, clothes, entertainment, animal testing. Let's say, for example, are you against zoos? Zoos. Are you against zoos? Or aquarium, for example, where people see going and see the animals?
Ah, yes,
Okay.
yeah, this, I can never do that.
Why you think? So you think it's wrong?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's wrong?
It's like slavery.
But this is the slavery. We put animals in cages, we fat them up, and we chop them into pieces. It's the same mindset. I already think you have the mindset of a vegan. You just maybe need to give it a thought.
Yeah, actually.
Do you want to have information?
No, I work with it. Thank you.
Have a lovely day. There we go. No. Don't want to learn. No open-minded to the information. No, I'm a robot. I want to continue being a robot. This is what non-vegans do. I want to continue being a robot and eat animals. That's what you want to do, isn't it? Not thinking about your choices. You want to talk?
No.
Why no? Is this fair? Why?
That's very weird. It's not real.
It's not real? You sure about that? Because it looks real. Fucking hell, that is real for. You fucking bitch. Sorry. How are you? Hi guys, do you want to talk about it? You want to be famous? Viral?
Okay, it's more like I can't do a cackle, but just do your best.
Hiya. Do you want to talk about what we're doing here today? Do you want to be a villain or a hero for the animals? You're a villain if you're not vegan. For the animals.
It's really, really weird. If you're planning to have lamb at Easter or any other time, you have paid for a little baby to be killed. And that is really, really weird. To be honest, it's really, really weird to eat any sentient individual, even a barely adult animal, or anyone else who wants to live. That is really, really weird. But it is especially perverse to eat a little baby. What kind of moronic weirdo would eat a baby? I'll tell you, anyone who chooses to eat lamb is someone who chooses to eat babies. Eating babies is not reasonable behaviour. People who are mentally competent do not eat babies. So if you consider yourself to be a mentally competent person, do not eat babies. Babies should not be eaten. Babies should not be killed. Babies should not be stabbed in the neck by a cackling demonic slaughterer. Look how happy the slaughter person is to be killing this baby. She's happy because you pay for her to kill babies. If you eat lamb or many other animals, you pay for a demented slaughterer to kill babies. Paying for babies to be killed is not normal behaviour. If you have got some kind of grasp on reality, do not eat babies. If you eat lamb, you eat babies. Lambs are babies. Eating lamb is eating babies. Eating lamb is paying for babies to be killed. Eating lamb is paying for babies to be stabbed in the neck. Eating lamb is paying for babies to have their heads chopped off. Eating lamb is paying for terrified babies to be dragged away from their mothers and then to have their heads cut off. That is not normal. People who can understand basic logic or any sense of compassion or any type of physical thinking skills do not eat babies or other animals.
What's happening? What they were
Babies
saying?
and animals of all
What they were
ages
saying?
deserve to live. Animals are sentient. They have central nervous systems. They have brains and thoughts and feelings.
You need when I told them, no, you don't
they
need
don't want
meat,
to
you need
do.
education.
And one of the things they don't
That's
want
what
to
I
do is
told
be
them.
killed.
'Cause sometimes it's like you just not educate enough about the topic. That's the problem.
Paying
It's
for
not
a
that you
moment
need
of
to
mouth
eat meat. You
pleasure
need
is
education.
paying
That's what you
for,
need.
in the,
Yeah?
when it's
You need
animal-based mouth
education,
pleasure,
not flesh.
paying for a sentient individual to have their only chance of life in the billions of year history of the universe taking away from them. What kind of moron or psychopath would take someone's life away for a
You want
moment
to
of
talk
mouth
about
pleasure?
Do you want to talk about what we're doing here today?
Basically, I eat fish.
Yeah?
Because I have a skin condition, I have to eat meat.
No, you don't.
If you pay for lamb, if
how
you
can you tell me
eat
what I
lamb,
can and can't eat?
you're
But you
paying
don't.
for
telling
that
you
baby
that I
to
can't
be killed.
eat anything
That
other
baby
than meat.
wanted to
What do
stay
you
with
mean?
their mother and stay alive.
I've tried plant-based,
If
and
you
it
eat
ruins
them,
my skin.
you are paying
But
for
because you
their
may
life
have an
to
allergy,
end
but when you,
I've
at
got
a very
eczema.
young
Yeah,
age.
Like an
you may,
immune system.
Eating
so
lamb,
you may
eating
have a
babies.
problem. So what you need
If
to
you
do
pay
working
for
with a
lamb, you pay for
professional
babies
to
be
see what's
killed.
going on, and maybe you just
Eating
have a
lamb
problem
is
with
eating a
certain
baby.
plants, so that you
No
don't have to
one
eat that
who
plant,
has
so
got
that
any
it causes
kind
the
of
reaction.
thinking
You know what I
skills
mean?
What am I supposed to eat then instead?
What kind of person would eat
22,000
a
plants that
baby?
you can eat that edible in the
Anyone
world.
who's that is
So what
someone who
happened
would eat
was,
a baby.
you may have one
Eating
or
a
two
lamb
plants that
is
may
eating
cause
a
you
baby.
irritation, but the rest of the plants will
I've
be
said the
fine.
same thing many times because this is a simple message
Soy?
that literally even a 3-year-old can understand.
Which plant?
3-year-olds
You know, like
frequently,
potatoes,
when they
they're
find
part
out
of a certain,
potatoes,
where
they're
part of a certain
things like
family.
lamb
Sweet
flesh
potatoes.
come from,
No, I'm
they will
saying
no
normal
longer eat
potatoes,
it.
they're part of a certain
Imagine
family.
if a
Do you know what
3-year-old
that
can
family is?
understand that and you can't.
You're
Imagine
not
if
understanding what I'm
you, at
getting.
the age of over 3, are still paying
Because
for
basically I'm
babies
very
to be
limited
killed,
in what
but
I
even
can
a
and can't eat,
3-year-old can
period.
understand that that
So
is
which is
wrong.
why I've
What
found
kind of
sardines
person
help me.
has got a
That
lower
actually
level
helps
of
my
moral
skin,
functioning
omega-3s,
than a
stuff
3-year-old?
like that.
Have you ever tried
Imagine having
algae
the cognitive
supplementation or
development,
seaweed?
despite not being disabled,
Seaweed
less
has
than a
exactly the same
3-year-old.
properties that you may
Paying for
have
lamb is paying
fish.
for a
Where do
baby
you
to be
think fish
killed.
get omega-3?
If you eat a lamb or any other
Why do you think
animal,
fish get
you
omega-3?
pay
That's the
for
question.
babies or
You know,
adolescents to be
all I
killed.
can eat is seaweed.
Even
But no,
oldest
what I'm trying to
animals
say,
who are
what if
killed
it is
are
fish
killed
get
as
the omega-3?
adolescents when they're
That
just
much I don't
barely fully grown. They haven't had
No,
enough
from the
time.
source.
And like
I think the
sport
animals get the
animals.
protein from
And when
the
you pay
plants.
for any
So
kind of animal
all come from the
food,
plants or
you
from
have
the
paid for
ground. This is
them
what it's
to
giving
have
us life,
torture and
right?
misery,
So I'm not saying that you
exploitation,
eat
slavery,
seaweed,
and a
but
brutal
definitely
early
you
death.
can eat seaweed
What kind of
with
person
things
pays
in a
for
row.
sentient
To be fair, I
individuals to
don't
be
know if I
killed?
can eat it. I'll have to eat
Every
it and see
time
how I
you
react.
pay
Okay, you
for
can do that. What about
lamb
chickpeas,
meat, chicken
I can't
lentils?
eat chickpeas. It's
cow
insane. I can't do
meat,
that.
pig
I've tried plant-based. I've
dairy
tried it. It
products, or
ruined my
eggs,
skin.
Okay,
you're
hold
paying
on,
for
but
young
maybe you try
animals
all
to
of
be
them at
killed.
once.
That is not
So you know
normal
that you have to do
behaviour.
restricted.
Anyone
when you
with
do
any
restricted.
kind of basic
Tried,
grasp on
butter
reality
beans.
Yeah.
All
should be able to
everything. I've tried
understand
everything.
that killing
And it just
babies
doesn't work.
is
And
not
I've
good
found that
behaviour.
fish is the only
If
thing
you
that I
eat
can
lamb,
actually
you
tolerate.
pay for
I
babies
encourage you
to be
maybe
killed.
to check
That is
Challenge
not normal.
22. You know Challenge 22?
They're not never, they're
So it will give you free nutritionist advice about plant-based nutrition. You can ask them questions. It's free. You don't have to.
Challenge.
Challenge 22.
So no, we're not
Yeah, it's so
wearing
difficult.
leather,
It's-
we're
it's
not
just-
wearing...
If you had eczema, you would understand.
We're not
I
wearing
understand,
silk.
I get it.
There is no kind of gotcha.
Eczema as well,
Imagine being like that
you may
elderly
have
gentleman
creams
about
and
80
stuff
years
like
old.
that, like
Never
aloe
having
vera
learned
and
you
stuff.
can make shoes
aloe
out of
vera.
anything
Right
other than
now,
leather.
I'm currently fasting.
Imagine
I'm
being
trying
that
to do is
dim-witted
48
and
hours
simple-minded
minimum,
and narrow
maximum
and
72
your life
hours.
history.
I'm fasting right now. All I'm
It's
consuming
very,
is
very
liquid, just
easily.
liquid.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to
Small
reset.
villages in the
To
Andes,
your
it's easy
system.
to be vegan.
So,
But here in London,
I don't want to do this.
or
I know
anywhere in
people
Europe,
did
there is a
the
vegan
fruitarian
option
diet
for
with Dr.
everything.
Morse.
Every type
I
of
don't know if you want to
clothing,
hear
every
about
type of
Dr.
food.
Morse. He
got
did a lot of
plethora
people
of cruelty-free
restart
options.
their immune system
Imagine
with
that
the
in place.
fruitarian diet
You
for
still pay
maybe
for
a
animals to be
week.
killed.
And then when
Some
you
kind
start to
of
be
pervert or
raw
psychopath,
vegan, and then you
if
can go to
choose
cook
to eat
foods.
animals when it's not necessary.
Even certain
What
fruits, I
kind of
can't eat citrus
psychopath
fruits.
chooses to eat animals when
This
it's
is what
not
I'm saying. I'm so
necessary?
limited.
You don't
It's
need that for your
ridiculous.
nutrition.
I cannot eat
You have other
tomatoes
options
personally,
available.
and
That is a moment
it's
of
very
mouth
acidic
pleasure
for
of a
me.
few seconds.
And for
You've
example,
chosen to
pineapple,
kill an
I
animal for a
I
few seconds
cook
of
it.
mouth
If
pleasure.
I cook
That
it,
is
I
not
can
something
eat
that a
Yes,
mentally
yes, because it
competent
changes
person
the
should do.
protein. Yeah.
it changes
Killing
the acidic
babies for
and
mouth
then they make
pleasure
it
is not
perfectly
normal.
fine for consumption.
If you eat lamb,
I would used to eat a lot of pineapple.
for a
Then I
moment of
have
mouth
itchiness
pleasure,
in the
not
throat,
for your
and
nutrition,
then I
because there's
read
a lot
that
of
you
other
actually
better
you cook
nutrition
it is
available.
fine.
You are choosing to kill a baby
Challenge 22
for a moment of mouth
You sure
pleasure
it's free?
when you buy
Yeah,
lamb.
it's a
If
free
you go to eat lamb or any
website
other
with
animal
free
that
nutritionist
eat,
advice.
you are
Good
paying
charity.
for babies to be killed, for babies to be stabbed in the
I
neck.
understand that
Look at this
for you may
demonic
be more
slaughter
difficult, but
person.
for sure it's possible. And if you have help from people,
I have to tell you actually,
I've
in
tried,
reality,
literally, I'm
lots of
32
people
years old.
are not
I've tried
demonically
everything.
happy
Yeah,
that
I
you
mean, I've had this
are.
condition
They're
for my
actually
whole
very
life.
oppressed people as
It's
well,
difficult, it's difficult.
who are forced into that kind
Like I
of
said,
job by your
fish,
consumerist
right
demands.
now I only eat
If
salmon
you
and
only buy
sardines.
plant-based
Literally, that's
products,
it, and
then
fruit,
they could
and certain
instead
fruits.
get jobs
well, salmon is a bit.
processing vegetable-based
I wouldn't
food.
even eat
But
salmon.
because
You know
you
that
demand
salmon
babies to
comes
be
from
killed,
piece,
then humans are also the most
not
oppressed
from the
humans in
sea.
society,
They're coming from
end up being slaughterhouse workers and getting
like farm,
severe
you're talking about
farms,
psychological
fish
damage as a
farms,
result.
and they have a lot of
But back to the
illnesses
basics.
together. They have
When
license.
you
They have
pay
to
for
bleach
lamb,
them.
you're paying for a
They have to
baby
put
to be
harsh
killed.
chemicals to
Lamb
get rid
is
of
not
the
like a
leech.
trick
The
name
leech is
or
the bugs.
metaphor.
I have
Lambs
all this
are
information.
lamb.
Yeah.
Lamb is
For me,
called
it's
lamb
just what works
because
for
it
me.
comes
I
from
just have to go
lamb.
with what works.
It doesn't
I
come from adult
understand.
cheese.
Well,
It doesn't
if
come
you want
from
to ask this
magic.
information, because
It
I'm
comes
not a
from baby
nutritionist, I'm
lambs
not
being
here for you
killed.
to give you
Lamb
the
meat
nutritionist
comes
advice.
from baby
So you need
lambs
to go
being stabbed in the
better a
neck.
person that knows
When you
more
eat
about
lamb,
these things.
you have paid
Exactly.
for a
Right.
baby to
I
be
appreciate
stabbed
that you
in the
stop
neck.
here.
What kind of person
I'll have a lovely
pays for
day.
baby to be stabbed in the neck for a moment of mouth pleasure?
Will
That
you
is just
marry
absolutely
me?
perverted.
Okay, no.
No one with any sense of decency or morality
no, I
or
cannot marry
logic
you. I
or
don't know you.
skills, whether from an emotional point of view or a rational point of view, no one with any kind of level
Your
of functioning
Instagram ID name,
chooses to pay
Vegan
for
Talks
babies to be
UK,
killed for a
and
moment
if
of
you
their
are on
mouth pleasure.
TikTok, it's Queen Vegan Talks.
You don't need to eat a baby, so don't eat a baby. Eating babies is really, really weird.
Look,
If you eat
I
babies,
kill,
such as
lamb.
lamb, you are a weirdo.
Myself.
Only weirdos eat lamb. Only weirdos eat animals. Paying for babies to be killed is really, really weird. If you think a moment of your mouth pleasure is more important than a sentient animal's entire life on Earth, then what kind of
There's a
person
lot
are
of
you?
people stopping
What
by,
kind of
isn't it?
arrogance and egotism do you have? If you think a moment of your mouth
It's good
pleasure
to have a
is more
live TikToking,
important
because
than
in the live
an
TikTok
individual's
I
entire
can
life,
download it
what kind of
later on.
perverted, sick, twisted, mentally incompetent person could think
Ponerte ahí al
that?
lado,
Only
Emma.
mentally incompetent people pay for babies to be killed for their mouth pleasure. Only mentally incompetent people, such as this gentleman, only mentally incompetent people like him, pay for animals to be killed. Now look, see that's an example of the mental incompetence of someone who eats animals. Do you want to be like him? Like, look at him, he looks like an absolute imbecile. Paying for babies to be killed is not behaviour, it's absolutely idiotic. Every time you eat lamb or any other animal, such as chicken, you're paying for babies to be killed.
Pero creo que tu hija es compasiva con los animales, no quiere que maten a los animales, ¿no?
Babies being stabbed in the throat.
Tienes que ser vegana, ¿te gustan los
You have paid
animales?
for
Sé
babies to be
vegana.
killed. What kind of person pays
Revélate
for
a tus
babies to be
padres.
killed? for a moment of mouth pleasure.
Kids are more
It's not
interested than
normal. With
adults
these animals, you are not
about the
mentally
topic,
normal. Stop
normally.
it. Stabbing babies to death for a moment of your mouth pleasure is not reasonable. It is not okay. It's not acceptable by any extreme stretch of the imagination.
Hello. Do you want to talk about this? Do you want to talk about this? Why? I'm just recording myself. What do you think about this?
I quite like it.
What?
I'm literally on my way to get a chicken burger.
So what about if someone kills you for your wings, for your arms or your legs? Yeah, but you're slaving animals. Are you pro-slavery and oppression?
Actually, if you look at the hierarchy of souls, it says that you can use animals for a means.
So if you look at the hierarchy of souls, plants has in the lower level. Biology usually just plants. That is biology. So you can eat humans as well, or dogs and cats. What hierarchy? Says who? Sorry? So you are assuming you eat dogs and cats as well? Why not?
If that's your preference.
But it's not the preference of the dog or the cat to be killed.
That's for the people's needs.
What do you mean needs?
The needs.
There is no need to eat flesh.
Individuals who want to live.
No, when you're hungry, you eat food and nutrition, no flesh. So you are an animal as well.
Every time you eat an animal,
Yes, you are an animal, biologically.
Personally, I'm not. I don't know.
Really? So what are you, an alien? You study biology in the school. Well, you should go back to school because we are animals physiologically. We are mammals, like cows, like pigs. I say like dogs, cats. You know what is the definition of mammals?
If you actually search up hierarchy of souls, search it up right now on your phone.
No, hierarchy, no, I'm not a supremacist. Yeah, like Hitler, for example, he believed in hierarchy of races, no? Hierarchies of species, speciesism. That weird.
My mum.
Woman. Oh, that was a weird woman.
To be stabbed in the neck.
L'ha fermata quella.
Wanted to live. That baby did not want to be stabbed in the neck for a moment of your palate pleasure.
Such a weird people. Oh yeah, hierarchy of souls. Then you have to be in the bottom, isn't it? You don't have a higher. You don't. I think you don't have a. That woman didn't have soul for myself.
It's just a base. So put those flavours on something else instead. Killing a baby to then flavour their dead corpse with mint. Completely reverse. Just put mint sauce on something else and the baby can survive. This is not a difficult concept. Even a toddler can even understand that killing a baby is not justified for your mouth pleasure. Therefore, if you choose the animals, you've got even more limited thinking capabilities than a toddler. Imagine being less developed as a teenager or adult than a toddler. Even a 3-year-old can easily understand not to kill babies for food. So imagine that at the age of, say, 13 or 23 or whatever age you are, that you've got more degenerate morality and thinking skills than a toddler. Like, what an absolute failure of a human being you are. As by teenage years or adulthood, you're still eating tortured animals. You're an absolutely despicable failure of a human being.
What the fuck is doing? So that is hi Taiwan Animal Protection is crime scene. So we are showing like the representation of a lamb, basically. So it's like imagine now it's a crime scene. It's just basically imagine you being killed in the floor for sensory pleasure. Yeah. So it is representation of killing the lamb. Would you be okay to be victim? Would you be okay to be in the kill floor? Would you be alright to be in a slaughterhouse? Are you fine? Are you right? I think we have a person with meltdown here. No, I don't gonna pay attention to this. Ah, you come back. I thought you have to catch a train. I thought you have to catch a train. Will you come back to talk about? Come on, guys.
But what we are presenting them is criminal activity.
I don't know what the guy is doing now. He has a meltdown.
Can I see you leave the guys? Sun in the hat, luncheon.
Hi, you want to talk about what we're doing here today?
I have some idea.
Ah, you will spoke with someone? Hi, you want to talk about what we're doing here today?
I'm just curious of what I'm looking at.
What do you think you're looking at?
A dead guy?
It's a llama.
A llama?
Baby sheep.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so it's a representation of baby sheep basically.
Okay. Is this like animal cruelty and stuff?
No, it's not. It's animal exploitation.
Okay.
So we are vegans and we're against animal exploitation in general for food, clothes, entertainment, animal testing. Have you ever thought about that?
Animal testing and stuff, yeah, but food and stuff, I personally don't care enough. No
Why
offense.
you don't care about animals?
Because I care about animals and I don't want them to go through pain. But I would. No, but yeah, but a lot of factories now transitioning from less painful methods and instant kills and stuff, which made the animal not
Is
go.
that good for the animal?
We need to eat somehow.
Yeah, you can eat plants.
Give me one.
Respecting animals, stop it.
Yeah, I think we are gonna stop it because it's. I think maybe change it. You alright?
A photo. Do you want a photo? Group photo?
Are we finished?
Let's do a group photo before we
While you've got this down, you can have this as the basis photo.
Yeah, let's just take it. Somebody will take it for us. Yeah.
That's the shirt guy, he seems so rational.
Okay.
What? I think it's not that comfortable. It's very comfortable to sleep on.
Wasn't Baba, can you put me? Can you take a photo? Yes.
Swati, I can take the photo with my phone.
Okay, you take it. Yes, that's better.
We can put it. You can put it. We can put it with a tripod. You can put it in the tripod. Okay, we just wait a second. We're just gonna finish. It's finished. But thank you for watching and tuning in. Watch the Minions. Link in bio.